Ethan Cole grew up in a small American town where dreams were often limited by circumstances. His father worked double shifts in a factory, and his mother cleaned houses to support the family. Ethan was a bright kid, full of ambition, but life had its own plans. At 17, his world shattered when his father passed away unexpectedly. The man who had always been his hero was gone, leaving behind not just emotional pain, but financial chaos. Ethan's grades started dropping, and his once vivid dreams began to blur. He started working at a local diner to help his mother. Nights were spent scrubbing floors and serving customers, while days were a struggle to stay awake in class. Many of his friends went off to college, but Ethan couldn't afford it. People around him whispered he had potential, but life hit him too hard. For a while, Ethan believed them. He felt stuck in a loop of survival, not success. But one cold winter night changed everything. While taking out the trash behind the diner, Ethan stared at the stars and whispered to himself, "There has to be more than this." That quiet moment of honesty sparked something deep inside him. He decided to stop waiting for life to change and start changing his own life. Ethan began waking up at 4:30 a.m. every day. Before heading to the diner, he would spend 2 hours teaching himself coding through free online tutorials. It wasn't easy. His eyes often burned from exhaustion, and doubt constantly crept in. But he refused to give up. Months turned into years, and slowly, the boy who once felt broken started building a new future. One day, while on a break at work, he built a simple mobile app that helped small businesses track their daily sales. He shared it on an online forum, not expecting much. Within weeks, his inbox exploded. Local businesses loved it. A small tech company noticed his work and offered him an internship. It wasn't glamorous, but it was the door he'd been searching for. Ethan threw himself into the opportunity, learning everything he could. His dedication stood out. Within 2 years, he went from intern to full-time software developer. By the age of 26, Ethan launched his own startup focused on tools for small businesses like the diner he once worked in. Investors saw his passion and vision. His company grew rapidly, and soon, the same people who once pitted him now spoke his name with admiration. But the real turning point wasn't the success. It was the day he went back to that same diner, not as an employee, but as a customer. Sitting in the same booth where he once dreamed of a better life, he looked at his hands and realized that every scar, every sleepless night, had built him into the man he became. Ethan's story is not just about success. It's about resilience. He didn't wait for a miracle. He became the miracle. His journey reminds us that your starting point does not define your finish line. Circumstances can break you, but they can also build you if you refuse to surrender. So if you're listening to this and feel stuck, overwhelmed, or invisible, remember Ethan Cole. He started with nothing but a decision to rise. And that decision changed everything.